Of course, every franchise needs a movie where a person or a group needs its own movie, kinda like Creed. Have you seen the trailer? Looking forward. Minions is an animated film, a prequel that takes place after the time of Gru. You know, the guy that looks like a penguin. So this movie takes place before the two Despicable movies, and it centers three particular minions named Kevin, Bob, and Stuart. Throughout the time of the dinosaurs, ancient Egypt, and so on, they have these masters, but they keep on dying. So it's 1968 and the three minions go on this journey. They discover a villain named Scarlet Overkill, voiced by Sandra Bullock. They find her, they work with her, and of course, things don't go their way. Okay, pretty good backstory. But it leaves me concerned. If these yellow cute pill-shaped creatures keep on killing their leaders accidentally, then what on earth is gonna happen in Despicable Me 3? Are they gonna go and kill Gru too? Just saying. Now, this movie is basically like Penguins of Madagascar. Here we have Gru and his three adopted children, but those darn minions always make us laugh. So let's have a movie about them. But the question is, how on earth is this going to work? They can't even speak English like the Penguins of Madagascar. So how's this going to work? Well, when I watched this movie, I didn't mind if they were speaking another language because they were doing things that make me understand of what is going on, with some sign language or body language. Some may argue that the vast majority of this movie is just them speaking a language which is basically mixed with French and Spanishy, and there are no subtitles. But for me, I didn't mind. The minions communicate with each other and I just went with it. I like how we were able to tell the three minions apart. We got the tall one, then we got the short one with different eye colors, and then there's just one with one eye. That is really great, but it would have been nice if each have a more of a different personality. The tall one is more of a leader, while the rest, I have no idea what their personality is. Sandra Bullock as Scarlet Overkill, she was okay, even though she can be over the top. Now I gotta tell you that this is a really silly movie, with all the slapstick and the film decisions. And I can say that this is a film that kids enjoy, which is great because we need kids enjoying a movie like this, otherwise we're gonna have a problem. But for adults, it feels like the jokes are there, you laugh, but it feels like that this movie is more aimed for kids than adults. It doesn't have the exact same adult feeling as it did with, let's say, the Lego Movie or Inside Out, which passed all 10 things to be an animated feature. With this movie, the comedy is there, but watching this movie is like taking your kids to a theme park, the kids go on rides, and you're just sitting there just watching them have fun, and then eventually go on rides with them just once in a while. Now, don't get me wrong, in my screening, adults were having fun with this movie. As a matter of fact, 90% of the auditorium were filled with adults, and it was pretty packed too. I guess some of the things that is geared towards adults is the soundtrack itself. This film is littered with 60s music, so if you are a person from the 60s, or if you're the type that loves 60s music, you will love the soundtrack. But in conclusion, this is a really silly film, but at the same time really entertaining. Kids love this film, of course, and adults will be like, okay. Most people will say that this film is meh, but for me, I had a pretty fun time. I'm giving this film 7 bananas out of 10.
Banana! Banana!
So, that is my review of Minions. Thank you for watching. More reviews on the way.
Oh yeah!